Alright, my friends. You are watching Political Point Magazine. Where the right is right and the left, well, the left is always on the wrong side of history. Why? Because political minds want to know. So enjoy a conservative point of view. And let's talk pea soup. With tonight's top stories. Well, ISIS attacked Paris once again. And there's a manhunt for the terror suspects. And we have on this topic, we have a note for POTUS Obama. We are still fighting the war on terror. Hello. Obama's plan on terror and refugees catches a lot of flack. And after Saturday's debate, Democrats, we are entering in chapter 2 of the Democrats' old and out of touch segment. Because the Democrats displayed their lack of ideas and showed lack of leadership. And we will take it to the phones and talk to you, the viewers, as we open it up tonight. I am your humble host, William Mitro. Alright, my friends. Yes. Let's get this party started. Alright, well, it appears to me now, my friends, that we have had several things come up on the news now. But the main story now that has opened everything up to reality here is the recent terrorist attack in Paris. Now, and my friends, this is ISIS has attacked Paris. They did this at the beginning of the year. Remember back in January they attacked the satirical newspaper Charlie Hebdo, and that was a shock. But now this most recent attack now has everybody all nervous now, because as I have reported a lot on this show, that terrorism is rampant now. Under President Obama, we have the worst strategy to combat terrorism. All right, we are not putting American boots on the ground. We are just doing airstrikes in several areas, and now we have this expansion of ISIS now. Okay, and we have this expansion of ISIS now, and it just worries me. Okay, now it started with at a soccer game that was in progress in Paris. Okay, and then the bomb threat, the bombs continued. Okay, and there was shaky ground, and several people were killed and many injured Okay, and there was bloodshed. Okay, the and we just and then it expanded, to a nightclub, a hotel nightclub where an American band was performing. All right, so and in all this horrific attack, in all over 150 were killed in this terrorist attack, and we send our prayers out now to Paris, and hope, and now this is the part that really strikes me, is that our President Obama is not looking at this in a way that's really acceptable here. Okay, now he has just dropped the ball on this. Okay, now it's just interesting, that now they have doubled up security in Paris now, and even military police are there. They have it, and they have taken leadership. Okay, the French president has even the French president now even has stepped up his game here. All right, and now and the French president, okay, mind you, okay, he is the one that really has taken leadership on this thing. All right, he says we must attack these terrorists, and we will stop at nothing to get them, bring them down to justice. Okay, because this is just ridiculous. They have declared war on us, and there was a video from one of these terrorists displaying that let me bring that down to the picture of this guy. Okay, right here, you see this guy was in the video, and he was threatening attacks on America in the video. Okay, and now it's even worse now. It's even bad now. Even now, when you have a Democrat saying that she's very, very worried at this, that Senator Dianne Feinstein. Okay, take a listen to what she has said about this. Okay. That's not Senator Dianne Feinstein. Actually, that's Brennan. Okay, that's a CIA director, Brennan.
That was deliberately and carefully planned over the course, I think, of several months, in terms of making sure that they had the operatives, the weapons, the explosives with the suicide belts. And so I would anticipate that this is not the only operation that ISIL has in the pipeline.
Not the only operation that ISIL has in the pipeline. Okay, that was a word of warning, that ISIS has plans to strike the homeland, strike the American homeland. All right, and we better be on our guard now, because now it's worse, and President Obama just doesn't get it. All right, he has no strategy. Okay, and I want to get into this because it's really bad. Okay, even Senator Dianne Feinstein, okay, comes out and says she's very worried. I want to show you this. Okay, take a listen.
I've never been more concerned. I read the intelligence faithfully. ISIL is not contained. ISIL is expanding. They've just put out a video saying it is their intent to attack this country.
Mm-hmm. So you see, now, so this brings me to President Obama. All right, now, okay, so President Obama comes out now, and now we have a little message for President Obama on this, but President Obama came out and said that he wants to he wants to offer refuge to the Syrian refugees. All right. And now, but we find out that one of the terrorists, okay, one of the terrorists used a Syrian visa, to get into the country, or came from Syria, and now let me show you this here, okay, now. But this is crucially important. Okay, this man, who is said to be the architect of this, terrorist attack. Okay, in Paris. Okay, now, but we definitely want to get this because that man right there, they are on a serious manhunt for him. All right, and I want to get into what some of the things that Obama went on the defensive, there's another one. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, there's another guy that is said to be the 8th terrorist in this, okay, and that is this guy right over here, okay, this guy right over here, okay, you see, but now, but you see now, this all is unfolding, and ISIS has expanded, and the president just doesn't get it, okay, and it behooves me, okay, that now you see now that well, let me get back to let me go back to Obama on this, but anyhow, wait, okay, I want to show you what the president of France said, okay, and this is where he has shown true leadership. Okay, now the president of France. Now the president of France shows true leadership. Okay, and I want to show you this because this is very, very important. Okay, the French president comes out, and this is what he said. Okay, take a listen.
The need to destroy Islamic State is an issue that faces the whole of the international community. I have therefore asked the Security Council to hold a meeting as quickly as possible to adopt a resolution to mark this goal shared by all to fight against terrorism.
So, the president of France now has shown true leadership on this. He's doubled up security, and he has even put airstrikes where the terrorists are, and attack the terrorists where they are. Okay, and he has shown himself to be quite a stronger leader than President Obama. All right, now, but I definitely want to get into now President Obama's strategy now. Okay, now the president went under fire for some of the things that he has said about his strategy going forward here. All right, and I want to get into that here. All right, but we have a note for President Obama. Okay, but here we go. Okay, now, all right, but Obama has no strategy. All right, but take a listen. Okay, right here. Okay.
To fight the terror.
There will be an intensification of the strategy that we put forward, but the strategy that we are putting forward is the strategy that ultimately is going to work. But as I said from the start, it's going to take time.
Despite
Oh my goodness. Now, but now let's see what President Obama said to George Stephanopoulos. Okay. About ISIS here. Remember before, in 2011, or no, it was 2010 that Obama, or 2010 or 2014, yeah, but anyway, one of those. But remember way back, Obama called ISIS the JV team, right? Okay, but this is what over the weekend, this is what President Obama told George Stephanopoulos about ISIS.
group about which the president
Wait.
I don't think they're gaining strength. What is true is that from the start, our goal has been first to contain, and we have contained them.
that
What? We have contained them? Excuse me. Obama. I would love to know what Kool-Aid you're drinking. Because you have not contained ISIS. You have not contained ISIS. Right, now, here's another thing that he said.
Folks want to pop off and have opinions about what they think they would do. Present a specific plan.
Well, there have been specific plans, and Obama just doesn't get it. So this is my note to President Obama. All right. We are still fighting the war on terror. Hello. And your strategy just isn't working. Okay? ISIS has expanded. Hello. All right? They're even in the U.S. right now. In fact, there's a terrorist who was in a California prison. Okay, an ISIS terrorist. And he even said that ISIS is in every state of America. Now, so under this president, President Obama, listen carefully. All right, your strategy is not working. Okay, we had a massive terror attack in France, and they want to expand. They are plotting to go to America. So, and let me see here.
Trail of our values. Our nations can welcome refugees who are desperately seeking safety, and ensure our own security. We can and must do both.
Wait a minute now. Now that's got a lot of flack. Now as I told you from the open, that Obama wants to give refuge to the Syrian refugees, right? Okay. Now, does he not see the potential harm in doing that? All right. It's just ridiculous. All right. Now, I want to show you. I want to show you more of what This is what we need to do. Okay. This is what we need to do. All right. So, Mr. Obama. All right. If you are paying attention, okay, this is what we need to do. Okay. We need to, one, secure our borders. Okay. Right? We have put that out there. Okay? Because, the immigration issue is tied into our national security as well. Okay? So we need to secure our borders. Okay? Then we need to put forth a better immigration plan and enforce the laws that are already on the books. Hello? Okay? And then, number 2, we need to make sure we are secure. Okay? We need to make sure our security is up. Okay? And we need to reinstate the Patriot Act as it was under the Bush administration. Okay? All right? We need to have the terror surveillance program, because it was working. It was working, Mr. Obama. All right? Then you kind of dubbed it down, and then you expanded to it with the PRISM program. All right? Which is a disaster. As a result, out of that, you were collecting 1 billion phone calls a day from everybody, and it's just ridiculous. All right? So we need to reinstate the Patriot Act as it was under the Bush administration. Okay? We need to take the fight to the terrorists. Okay? Now, we need to fight them overseas. And we need to send more troops out. More troops on the ground everywhere. All right? Just like we did under the Bush administration. We went after the terrorists where they were, so we did not have to fight them here at home. Okay? But now but anyhow, but on the refugee issue here, let me show you what Carly Fiorina said.
ISIS is not a JV team, Mr. President. They are not contained. They are at our shores, and they measure their victory in body count.
A day after.
Yep. Okay. That was Carly Fiorina on ISIS, and she is absolutely right. Okay, so we need to take the fight to the terrorist. All right, Mr. President, your strategy is not working. Okay. We need to go after, even I like what I heard from Ben Carson, okay, who weighed in on this as well.
We should apply ideological tests, and I would be very reticent to bring in people who are ideologically opposed to the ideal of America.
Yep.
Okay, that was a little on the refugee issue.
Won't be able to take more refugees. It's not that we don't want to, it's that we can't, because there's no way to background check someone that's coming from Syria.
The Statue of Liberty says, bring us your tired and your weary. It didn't say, bring us your terrorists.
Meanwhile, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people catching flack from.
This cult of evil to take hold in our country or to live amongst us, it is the antithesis of what it means to be a free American.
Meanwhile,
Now, there are some of the candidates that weighed in on this issue of both the terrorist issue and the refugee issue. All right, and it's just not sinking in. Okay, now it's just not sinking in. All right, but my friends, now I need to get into my second chapter. Okay, my second chapter, as I've promised you. Okay, and this is about the Democrats. Okay, this is about the Democrats. Yep, that's right, my friends. Okay, but this is about the Democrats and their second debate, which was on Saturday. Okay, now I didn't catch all of it, but I caught some of it, and my friends. So first off, we are going to get into my segment of the second chapter of Democrats Old and Out of Touch. Yes, that's right, my friends. Okay. But anyhow, the Democrats had their second debate, and my friends, it just showed clearly how out of touch the Democrats really are. Okay, but in light of the terrorist attack, and the terrorist attack happened on Friday, right? The Democrat debate was on Saturday, right? And they downplayed everything. They wouldn't even acknowledge the term radical Islamic terrorism, and it just shocked me, just clearly. Okay, if you listened to what Hillary said, all right, now take a listen to this. All right.
With all Muslims, I think we're at war with jihadists.
Clinton. What? I think we're at war with jihadists. See, yeah. So let me play that again. Okay. Now, let me play this. Play that again here.
Which was supposed.
Okay. Yep. In light of all this.
With Islam, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Take a listen. Take a listen here.
War with Islam.
Oops. Okay. Hold up. I wanna play that from the beginning.
Wheelhouse.
I don't think we're at war with Islam. I don't think we're at war with all Muslims. I think we're at war with jihadists.
What? Now, see, you notice she didn't want to. She's taken a line from Obama. Okay, she's taken a line from Obama that she doesn't want to offend the Muslims. Okay, but and she doesn't want to call them what they are. Okay, now.
And Iraq.
But this cannot be an American fight, although American leadership is essential.
That would
really. What?
Martin O'Malley, who's stuck in third place.
Okay, now there were three candidates on that stage. All right, but the two candidates that really struck me as being so out of touch, okay, were Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Okay, take a listen to what Bernie Sanders. Oh wait, no, yeah. Take a listen to what Bernie Sanders said. Now, yeah. Take a listen to what Bernie Sanders said about terrorism. Okay, this is so. This is the dumbest statement I have ever heard coming from anybody. All right, let's take a listen.
Democratic Socialist Senator Sanders also said that
take a listen.
Islam is not important and stuck with his
take a look.
That climate change is the greatest threat.
Absolutely. In fact, climate change is directly related to the growth of terrorism.
O'Malley.
What? Climate change is directly related to the growth of terrorism? That is the dumbest statement I have ever heard. The dumbest... What? How is climate change related to terrorism? Oh. Oh my goodness. This... Woohoo! Bernie Sanders is... that is the least intelligent thing that anyone could possibly say. Considering the fact that climate change is just the weather, okay, and global warming is a hoax, all right? You know, I've gone over this a dozen times. You know, the Democrats refuse to believe that terrorism is the biggest threat to our country. You know, they constantly push out this propaganda of a lie about global warming and climate change. You know, it's pathetic. All right? Global warming has nothing to do with terrorism. Climate change has nothing to do with terrorism. And oh, it just behooves me. You know, why anybody trusts the Democrats. It just oh, Bernie Sanders, an old, out-of-touch kook, for lack of a better term. Oh, my goodness. The dumbest statement of the whole debate. Actually, climate change is directly related to the growth of terrorism. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. If anybody's listening out there, I think we can take it to the phones now. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's just so ridiculous. Who would even think such a thing? 272-0319. Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
Give me a Republican view on I Want to Know Such Will. You with me still?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I want to know why they want to take away the Social Security, why they want to raise it longer, because...
No. They don't want to take away Social Security.
Will.
They want to improve it because Social Security is going to go bankrupt.
Let's improve it.
They want to improve it because Social Security is going bankrupt.
Because they keep on tax federal dollars as your president.
No. What's happening is the politicians are taking from the Social Security Trust Fund.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Say that again. The politicians are taking from the Social Security Fund.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
And
what I want to say is they're using Medicaid and Medicare for a profit gain while on.
You know.
While
you know what?
Paid,
you know what we need to do.
While they're paid on tax dollars, they're ruining they're taking every insurance system. And filching that.
You have to also take into account that there are less workers paying into the system than there were over 50 years ago.
I understand. They're called your midnight bandits.
So Social Security is not.
And then they have bills to pay
so Social Security is not being fully funded now.
So Social Security. Okay, I worked 17 years. Others have worked like 70 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They've had granted, they've had the opportunity to work at a $70,000 because at $70,000, even today's specs, is like you're not worried about food. You have a house, clothing, shelter, and you can say whatever you want, okay? The mass majority of the people that are paying the taxes forward, including the Social Security, are not getting it in return. They want to raise the age empathy on it. They want to the age that you can accept it, and then they want to deny the disability
see,
while holding the people that are waiting for disability in hospitals, and then profit gaining off the Medicaid and Medicare.
No.
Did you know, Will, every single constituent on Social Security is paying Medicare half their paycheck? So Will, this is the point I tried proving last week. At 10 years, at no matter what status it is, the amount taken out of your paycheck, like minimum wage, keeps rising. You see what I'm saying? So Social Security deductions keep rising too. Even
actually,
at 10 years to qualify for disability, okay?
They haven't raised the last time the minimum wage was raised was in 2010.
No, I'm not talking minimum wage. I'm talking people working on the job, such as I've done and you've done, okay, for 10 straight years, and no matter what the minimum wage increase, no matter what the increase is, that they pay forward towards Social Security, even disability, okay? So 10 years is about $300,000, okay? And today's specs, like right now, okay, I'm looking back 17 years, okay? I'm looking back right now specs. We're getting $781 in our paychecks. And we're getting half that. Total is $1,500 something, low amount. That half the paycheck goes towards insurance, okay?
See, listen.
That they bill and ill you. But my point I'm getting across, let me talk. 10 years of total deductions, okay, with that held, okay, by the federal government, holding everything you pay into, okay, when you want to go and retrieve it, listen, it's not even 2%. It's gaining interest, okay? They use your money like when you're in a renter situation, and they put your renter off on an escrow account, and you earn an interest. So when your deposit comes back, it's a little more because they're using that as bank money to profit gain. So you're talking on $300,000 after 17 years. It's not even 2% paid to you, the recipient that paid it forward to begin with, and it's not only gaining 2% on 300,000. It's like $15,000, okay, yearly. You're not even getting $15,000 a year. So this government is screwing people up financially.
Well, it's screwing.
And then they want.
It's screwing people over entirely. Okay.
Oh, entirely. Thank you, Will, for agreeing.
But listen, this is why we need to vote Republican. Okay.
Well, Republican or Democrat, this got to quit.
No. The Republicans have the better policies. Okay. Now, this is why our next president should be. This is why our next president should be a Republican.
The only thing that I'm bitching at is they're playing it like a Saturday Night Live. So Trump's going to be the one against Hillary, but they're both using cash dollars. Okay?
No, they're not. No.
No. Listen to me. They're going to use tax-paid money to turn around and get their buddies to pay. They're going to bring their buddies in and them themselves for personal income out of the taxpayers' dollars
if Trump was
leave America in a deficit again.
No. If Trump was president, we'd get the deficit taken care of.
No, but he's going to take all the money paid forward.
If Carson was president, we'd have the same thing. The deficit would be taken care of. Okay.
What are you going to do with the tax department when it goes up and up and up?
No, listen.
And more bills and more deficit.
Listen. If you have been listening to my show
I have
like
been.
for
We've
several
been
years, several years now.
Yes.
Okay, you would know that the plan to fix everything would be the flat tax. Okay.
I want no personal gain income tax because the Medicare. Okay, here's another thing. The country, okay, when you retire, okay, because I'm supposedly retired, facing they want to take it all away, like it's welfare, and it's not. We've all paid in 10-year minimum. I've worked 17, and others have worked even harder, okay? And then when they want to say that certain people get their Social Security check and certain people not, that ain't going to work, okay? And then, like I said, even at the 10 years, if you look at the total principal that I paid forward and everybody else has paid forward, it's not even 2 cents on the dollar in return. And then you got to pay for the Medicare system, okay? You have to pay for the Medicare insurance. Half your paycheck donated.
First
okay?
of all, we got to get rid of this welfare state.
Talk about Medicaid.
We've got to get rid of this welfare state that has been expanded through the Obama administration.
Job Corps. They don't want to go coast to coast on Job Corps.
Yeah. Well,
they do now.
We need Job Corps. That would be a good.
But it's not in every town world.
That would be a good start. We need it.
It's not in every town world round. Okay.
But we need to reform the welfare system so people get back on their feet by only being on the system for a period of time, and then they go through work training programs.
I love that, Marjorie.
From welfare to work. Several states already have done it.
I agree with that.
Several states already have done
it. When I talk to Marjorie on Job Corps, there's no opportunities. They only do it in certain sections, okay? When I went to Florida, they had a labor pool. Showed up worked the full day at $28.
You're getting a little off topic now. We need to get to other callers
the
too.
The topic thing I'm saying is, people are going without their money because of a Medicaid thing, paying 99%.
Medicaid's
of their
going
Social
bankrupt
Security,
too.
Paying for their own toilet paper.
No, Medicaid's going bankrupt too, my friend.
Through Social Security, and then they throw in Medicaid, or they have to throw any annuities, entities, whatever money they have, especially senior citizens, to get the Medicaid program. That's after paying for Medicare and paying into Social Security. They have to put everything on a trust value in where they can't touch any assets, legal assets. So the tax department definitely has to add personal gains taxes because most of these people die, and then the money goes to the state.
You wouldn't have this problem.
What about the veterans, okay?
Yes.
My dad was a Marine. Mm-hmm. He, not to brag about it, but he came out of Vietnam. He got no after-service payment, honored to the hilt with a statue of the 3 men of Vietnam, my dad in the middle. That was 68.
You wouldn't have this
problem.
problem.
He went all the way on welfare, and now I'm living on Marine Corps benefits, survivor benefits that he never got, $265 a month for life.
Yeah. Well, that's not even enough to survive.
We need after-service for the Marines, buddy.
All right, my friend.
And every militant officer, after-service pay.
Yep.
The Social Security Department.
Dude, the VA is in shambles now.
No.
The VA is in shambles, my friend.
Well, Bush just
no, it wasn't Bush. It wasn't Bush. It was Obama.
Showings, okay?
No, it was Obama.
These people
the VA under Obama has been in shambles.
These people want an after-service payment.
We had a better VA system under George W. Bush.
He was a night crawler. He was a sniper. There was a poster.
Okay, my friend. We need to.
My friend.
We need to push on.
We need to come down to technical dollars and cents and where it's going.
Yes, we
because
need
if
to-
you vote for either Hillary or either your main man Trump,
No, actually,
they're gonna use
I'm supporting Carson.
They're going to use tax dollars for personal income.
No. That's not
Just
true,
like
my
the
friend.
war.
No.
They created a war in
We need to
Vietnam.
vote. We need to vote
They made
Republican.
everybody enlist.
We need to vote
whether
Republican.
They wanted to or not.
Okay.
It was an incinerator. While
Okay, that's enough. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, who else is out there listening? Okay. Now I mentioned before that Obama just doesn't have a strategy to protect us from terrorism, and he wants to open our borders to the refugees and stuff, making us less safe. Okay. Now, we are less safe now under Obama than we were when Obama took office. Okay. Now, you got to think that our national security is jeopardized. Terrorism is rampant. ISIS has expanded. Okay. ISIS, which used to be Al Qaeda in Iraq. The president goes out there and told George Stephanopoulos that ISIS has been contained. No. Then we had, lo and behold, we have a terrorist attack in Paris, and also our services have been hacked. Okay, our services have been hacked, right? Okay, the CIA director had a teenager hack his email. Okay, hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
damn right our services have been attacked. Okay, these are other companies, other corporation businesses that didn't get paid.
Listen.
We can't go bankrupt as the United States of America citizens.
Listen, we're already bankrupt. Okay, we're already
Where's the money
bankrupt.
coming
We're
from to go to
$18 trillion, $19 trillion in debt right now. Okay, we're bankrupt.
Okay, we're $19 trillion in debt.
We're bankrupt. But listen, okay, now we are less safe now than we were when Obama took office. Okay.
No, do you
now,
think putting boots on the ground and bombs going off
listen,
and shattering people,
listen,
then what, are you going to pay those people for that?
Okay, listen. Okay, now you gotta think. Okay, when the CIA director John Brennan, okay, got hacked, okay, by a teenager, okay, and here's how he did it. Okay, after obtaining an address and phone number for CIA director John Brennan from publicly available databases, the hacker said he called Verizon posing as a company technician. Working on a problem involving Brennan's phone line. Using an insider company lingo, the hacker claimed that
I just want you to know
a Verizon tool that provides technicians with client information wasn't working.
You can also take that back to George Bush, the NSA.
No. George Bush did not.
Other CIA
George Bush protected us. We were safer under George W. Bush. We were safer under George W. Bush.
Okay, George W. Bush took the deficit big time.
No. Listen, when Bush left office, the deficit was 10 trillion.
Okay.
Now, with Obama, the deficit is 19 trillion.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Obama quadrupled it. Okay? And it's getting worse. The CBO reports that the deficit will be 22 trillion by the time Obama leaves office.
Okay. Listen, did Obama put a war together and put 10,000 people in a field in another country?
Obama made it worse.
Obama
made it worse. The terrorists have declared war on us. Okay? Obama made it worse because he's not fighting the terrorists where they are, so we don't have to fight them here at home.
But
Okay?
When America
He's just
goes
committing
to war,
airstrikes.
Who pays America for the war duty, dude?
No. We need to go after the terrorists where they are so we don't have to fight them here at home. The Bush doctrine. We were safer under George W. Bush than we were under
other countries
under
have
Obama.
to step up against them.
No. We need to be leading this fight against the terrorists. We need to be out there on the front lines leading the fight.
You tell every global
We need to have our troops on the ground over there. We need to have our troops. We don't need advisors.
Who makes all the weaponry?
We
What's
don't
the metal
need.
company
We
that
don't
gets
listen.
paid?
We don't need advisors. We need to be fighting. We need to
who
fighting the
supplies
terrorists
gasoline?
firsthand.
They want their payment.
We need to
So
be
will
leading.
the deficit after war and
We need to
people dead?
be leading the other nations in this fight.
No. It's got to be global security. Everybody's money in.
No.
No. We're gonna go bankrupt, dude.
Yes, but we need to be leading. We need
No,
to be leading
you
the
can't
fight.
lead with a fucking country that.
No,
pays-
don't swear. No swearing on
You're
this
gonna
network here. Okay, thank you. No, we need to be leading this fight. We are not leading. Okay, we are not leading. Okay? Obama is leading from behind. All right? He's sitting this one out. He's pulling our troops out of a lot of places and only sending very few troops in. All right? And that's not the way you fight to win. All right? We need to have more of our troops out there. Okay? Hello, you're on the air. What's on your political mind?
I did like France stepping up and using their government entities, using
Yes,
their financial money.
France is doing what Obama needs to do.
Okay. What Obama is doing is trying to get the globe to work together as global security.
No.
doesn't put America
Obama
at a
is leading
deficit
from behind.
already
It's a
going
failed
further on
strategy. It's a failed strategy. Obama is just sending in advisors and airstrikes. It's not working. Okay.
Hold on.
He thought
what is
he
your way
said
of
that
doing stuff?
ISIS was contained, and ISIS is not contained. ISIS expanded. Okay,
Sure
and they are going to go after America.
So who sold their weaponry to them?
We didn't. Oh, I mean
Where are they getting their weaponry?
They from
When
other
America's called
sources.
and you got 50,000
From
people,
other sources, but listen, man.
300,000 soldiers going in
Listen.
there, okay?
Obama
Who pays for that, Will?
allowed ISIS to expand. You know, he's
How did he
he's
allow
just sending.
ISIS to expand?
Look. When you take all of our troops out of Iraq, ISIS filled that void.
But that was
ISIS
George Bush's deficit.
No, that wasn't. That was Obama's doing. Okay? Obama.
George Bush.
No. George W. Bush had us protected. George W. Bush was winning the fight.
So are you going to go as a colonial anarchy against
No. George W. Bush.
Or are you going
George
to go
W.
the
Bush
globe
was
and their
crippling the
people and
terrorists.
their money and it's on
George
their
W.
land,
Bush
their
was
war?
crippling the terrorists.
I think
Obama
this
allowed
government
the
has
terrorists
done a
to
damn Good
expand.
job of protecting America itself or
Obama,
any other country.
Obama
against
is a
this
poor
that is
president.
facing this ISIS,
Obama
that
is a
didn't
weak
support ISIS,
president.
That didn't pour weaponry into the hands of individuals
George
that
W.
are
Bush.
non-soldiers
George W. Bush
fighting against soldiers
crippled.
with military weaponry.
George W. Bush crippled the terrorists.
George W. Bush tripled the amount.
No,
deficit.
he did not. No,
It
he
was
did
a
not.
deficit that we
No, he
took
did not.
on.
The deficit tripled under Obama.
So, who pays for all those soldiers? Who pays the gasoline
Look,
on
we
those
need to
war
expand
tanks?
our military.
We
need to expand our military.
Where are you going to get
We
the
need to
dollars
expand our
that
military.
will
We have the
defend
funding
all
for
that
it. You know,
unit
it
towards-
won't
and-
add to the
and
deficit.
and
We need a
America
strong
pays for it,
national
and not
defense.
their own countries
We need a
pays
strong
for
national
it,
defense.
and not
we
their
need,
own countries.
We need a strong national defense, and we need a strong economy.
How are you going to get an economy when you're taking
I told
every
you, cut the
dollar
taxes, grow
and
the
send
economy.
folks
That's how you do it.
and look,
Okay?
it's a war
Hey,
here.
no, I'm sorry, but we're just about out of time, my friends. Okay? You know, I need to get to the last words for the night. Actually, I don't even have time for the last word tonight. You know, but yep. But anyway, that's our show for tonight, my friends. You need to decide the future of this country. Okay, the future direction of this country. All right, because it's not working out. Our economy is still in the sluggish growth stage, and it's not working out. People aren't working, and we are less safe now under Obama nationally. Our national defense has been weakened, and Obama and the Democrats are just old and out of touch. But that's our show for tonight, my friends. We thank you for watching Political Points, where the right is right and the left is always on the wrong side of history. Follow me on Twitter at WilliamMetro2, and check us out on YouTube. Once again, thank you for watching Political Points, where the right is right and the left is always on the wrong side of history.